Paalala, maselan ang paksa. Ang dapat sana ay pag-relax, nagdulot ng paso at pumula to the max. Ventosa gone wrong. Paano nangyari ito? Ventosa therapy, also known as cupping, is just one of the many modalities used in traditional Chinese medicine, along with acupuncture, Tuina massage, herbal medicine, and TCM diet. Ventosa has been used in China for thousands of years and first applied using cattle horns and then later evolved using bamboo and now plastic and glass. Today, the clinical applications of cupping have become increasingly wide, and you may have even seen athletes and actors with iconic circles on their backs, such as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Michael Phelps, Gwyneth Paltrow, and more. Ventosa affects the flow of qi, which is the vital energy inside our bodies, and blood. In Chinese medicine, it helps to draw out and eliminate pathogenic factors such as wind, cold, dampness, and heat. It also moves qi and blood and improves the blood circulation.
God, sakit. Oh my God. Sakit. Search ko nga. How to relieve muscle pain. Baka pwede gawin ko sa bahay. Okay, I need to ask Dr. Giller. Hi Doc, is this Doc Giller? Dr. Giller? Yes po, this is Bruce po. I've just been struggling lately kasi sobrang sakit ng shoulders ko. My back hurts a lot, my legs hurt a lot, and I just would like to seek for advice on how I do this thing that you call Ventosa at home.
Okay, come on into my clinic and I'll teach you how.
Oh, okay Doc, I'll be there. Thank you, see you po.
Thank you, see you soon.
Hey Doc.
Hi Bruce, good afternoon.
It's nice to meet you.
Good
I'm here
afternoon.
for the Ventosa treatment, if that's what they call it.
Yes.
My body has been hurting a lot. I've been doing practices lately, and my back hurts, my shoulders hurt, my arms hurt. Like, is this the right place for me?
Yes, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
Ventosa is good for persons like you, athletes, and basically anyone that experiences the common body aches and pains.
Okay, so are there many different ways of Ventosa? Can you do it at home? Or do you have to go to a specialist or like you?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a couple options when it comes to Ventosa. So it would be best if you do go to a specialist or a practitioner that has been trained in doing Ventosa.
Yeah. Doc, I have been researching a lot about Ventosa and I have so many questions, but my first question is it true that you can't shower after Ventosa?
Typically, when you have Ventosa, you shouldn't shower at least 2 hours afterwards.
Oh, why is that?
So when you're doing cupping, it also opens up the pores.
Yeah.
So we want to prevent the coldness or the wet entering in.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So yeah, usually bawal na shower. Also stay away from direct fan or aircon. And you also want to avoid cold drinks.
So Doc, how often should a person do Ventosa? Is it weekly or monthly?
Depending on the severity or the condition, when we do Ventosa, minsan there's some coloring.
Yeah.
So depending on the condition or how cold the person is, or in Chinese medicine what we call stagnation,
Yeah.
depending on the color, we want to kind of judge when the next session would be. But typically 1 to 2 times a week is pretty good.
So Doc, for a person like me, I have a case called scoliosis, lumbar scoliosis to be exact. Is it okay for me to undergo Ventosa?
Ventosa still can be done with persons with scoliosis. We just have to, again, it would be best with a certified practitioner to do it because you wouldn't be doing the Ventosa over the spine, okay, per se. So it's more on the muscles. So we just have to know where to place the cups in the proper places.
Okay, that's good, but I've really been wondering why do I experience pain? Why is there like what they call lamig? Why is there lamig and how can I prevent that? What can I do po ba, Doc?
Yeah. So again, in Chinese medicine, we talk about cold. There's different types of climates that we talk about. So there's external cold, there's internal cold. So in this case, what you're talking about sometimes is more on the external cold. So when you sweat and then you're exposed to fan or aircon, that's what we call like the cold entering the body, and then that will create pains and aches in the body.
Oh, I see. And then I've seen like in procedures, they put oil after Ventosa. Why do they do that? What is that for?
Well, it can be with or without oil. It doesn't necessarily need to have oil after. So we can do the regular dry cupping, and then sometimes we also do what's known as the Twain massage. It's a Chinese medicine type of massage. Also follows along the same acupuncture points.
Oh, and if there are more lamigs for a person, is it true that the marks are more red? If that's what you call it, is it true?
Yeah. So again, going back to the different type of climates, if a person is what we call they have more stagnation in their body, where the qi is not flowing correctly, then there might be more red marks there. Today I'll be doing Ventosa on Bruce here, and I want to discuss a couple different ways on doing Ventosa. So we have the traditional glass type with fire, and I would suggest not to do this at home. This should be done by a professional doctor or practitioner. If you would like to do it at home, there is another option. It involves a plastic cup and a suction pump. This is a lot more safer to use at home, and this is the type that I would suggest to use at home. The plastic cup goes into the suction pump, and it just involves a pump-like action. We put it on the back and a few pumps, not too tight, and that's it. And we can leave this on for, depending, about 5-10 minutes, okay? And then from there, we just simply remove it, and that's it. And then it's nice to do a little bit of massage to help move the blood in that area. Next, I'll be showing you the traditional fire type cupping. Just a reminder, do not try this at home. This should be done by a professional since it involves fire, and we want to avoid any burns or hazards doing it at home. To demonstrate, I'll begin with the fire. Okay, and so this involves some heat, and it already applies the suction to the back. Okay, so we also have different sizes for the Ventosa cups. So they range from larger sizes to smaller sizes, depending on the location on where you want to put the Ventosa. Okay, so for the upper back, usually we can use smaller cups, and then as we go down, we can use the larger cups. Okay, so most commonly, Ventosa is done on the back because when we have stress, anxiety, all the stress and anxiety builds up in our upper body. So that's why most of us experience pain in our upper back and neck, leading sometimes to even headaches. What we can do is do the Ventosa in the upper back area to relax the muscles here, which would then relax the muscles in the neck, improving the blood flow to the neck and the head as well, thus relieving your headaches. The colors tell us a lot about the condition, about the different parts in the body. So in Bruce's case, he has scoliosis, and I noticed that the right side of his lumbar area is a bit raised because the muscles are compensating because of the scoliosis. So on the right side down here, I noticed that the color is mas pula, okay, compared to the left.
Ang mga larawang ito ay ipinost ng isang netizen matapos makaranas ng pamumula at pagsusugat ng balat dahil sa Ventosa.
This is why we should consult with an expert or a licensed practitioner before trying it out, at para maiwasan ang mga posibleng complications that would endanger our lives. If the color is too dark, you want to minimize the duration and then remove. You also want to check for any bleeding. Sometimes if the suction is too tight, it could cause some dark bruising or bleeding even. So you do want to monitor that.
Okay guys, it's my first time trying Ventosa and it's an amazing experience. First, when Doc was placing the cups, I was scared, but no, when he placed the cups, it felt so relaxing. I can feel pressure in different parts of my back. Like Doc said, it may be because of my scoliosis. It may be because I have more lamig in certain parts of my back. I'm going back to sleep. So yeah.
So when you're removing the cups, since there is some the negative pressure in the cup, so you might want to just place your finger slightly inside the cup to release the air and to remove it, because you don't want to just pull it off. It might be a little bit painful. So again, you just place your index finger slightly inside to release the air so it comes off easily. And then you want to just gently massage that area to make the blood flow and improve that circulation in that area. Okay. So again, place the index finger and gently remove the cup and give it a nice massage. Okay. Now after the cups are removed, there might be some discoloration where the cups are placed, but they usually go away in about a few days to a week, depending on the how dark those spots are. This has been your Dr. Kevin Giller, your healthcare and technology buddy. Until next time.